What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. Today it is time for another character gameplay preview, and who else but the first special edition of John Cena, the Chain Gang Cena. Check that out. The holographic Chain Gang Cena is in the game. He is a ruthless aggression acrobat, defensive style. The links that he has, the RA link, obviously. And he also has a gear for 35% more health. The health is huge. You too can purchase that gear if you own Special Edition Acrobat John Cena right here on this very page. So make sure to go ahead and check that out for you to get the gear bonus, which I don't know about y'all, but I actually like it. I'm actually a huge fan of this gear. This is kind of what I remember Chain Gang looking like especially with the chain, right? Like this to me, this chain always reminds me and makes me reminisce on what Cena used to look like. This is definitely much more, game centric and things along those lines. But I don't know. For the preview, I think I'm gonna rock the Hollow Classic. I think that's more my speed and my style. Anyway, his moves. He is a blue, red, yellow move type. We're gonna go ahead and check out those moves in our move sets. He is also part of the John Cena Farewell Tour moment. 50% armor, gem damage, move damage, and 100% silence gem, heal gem, and reinforced gem bonuses. We'll see if any of those actually help this version of John Cena or not. Alright, so the first moveset that we're going to check out on Special Edition Chain Gang John Cena, it's going to be the triple blue. We got the Springboard Stunner 600k, and it's a 4 MP blue move that gives you 3 blue MP. The STF is a 7 MP blue submission move, generating 40 random submission gems and doing 1.9 million damage for 2 turns. All the remaining gems after the sub is over turns into leech gems of strength 950,000 damage. And then we have the finisher, the FU, the 10 MP blue move. Deal 200k bonus damage for every leech gem on the board, and then deal another 1.9 million damage and turn 47 leech gems into blue gems. The entourage for this one, we're rocking a very oddball entourage here, so I apologize because it looks real funky. But yes, we have Special Edition Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect John Cena here for 125% leech gem damage. Don't worry, because that is definitely interchangeable with somebody like Veer Mahan. Veer also gives 125% leech gem damage and some green gem damage. The reason I put Cena here is because his trainer maxes out at 200% once you take him to 35k. Of course, because this is the content creator account, they're all at 6 silver, so we don't get to see their max entourage ability. Not the end of the world there. We have Hall of Fame Ray for 75% more leech gem damage and +2 starting blue MP. We've got Austin Theory for 100% leech gem damage, and we also have Santa Hogan for the 1 MP. So we should be started with our Springboard Stunner. That should get our submission rolling. We should be able to use our Springboard Stunner afterwards and hit the finisher. Also looking at this sub, it's pretty darn strong. I want to see what he might be like with a sub build, but we'll check that out later. So we're in here against Mr. Zombie Sami Zayn. Obviously, Cena this month has 99 MP, but we're going to play this for post 99 MP. So there's 2 million damage for the MP gain. We're going to hit our STF sub. There's 40 sub gems And he didn't break too many of them there. Hopefully he doesn't cascade too much. Didn't really that much. We're going to go ahead and hit our stunner one more time. And now we're going to hit our 800,000 bonus damage for every leech gem. And then just under 7 million damage in turning all the leech gems into blue. Remember, each of these leech gems also are about 1 million damage. So that was 25 million damage flat. And boom, just like that, Sammy is in danger. So not too bad. Alright, so we're going to switch it up entirely here. We went from triple blue to triple red. Something to keep in mind, these moves do get much stronger at 6-star gold. So the throwback is a 5 MP red move, 450,000 damage, make the bottom 4 rows into heal gems of strength 7 million. That will go up to the bottom 5 rows at 6-star gold. The Emerald Flosion, I feel like I'm butchering that name, deal 345,000 damage, make 12 random heal gems into cross breaks, and then another 345 and make 12 random heal gems into multi-gems of strength 8. That will go up into 13 cross breaks and 13 multi-gems of strength 9. So everything across the board goes up 1, and the Leaping Shoulder Block 1 MP move, increase your yellow MP by 3, then deal 400k damage and increase the strength of your multi-gems by 9. That will go up to multi-gems by 10. So all of these moves get stronger from silver to gold. So not so much I can do to replicate all of that perfectly here. That being said, we're going to try our best. So we're going with Butch for the 4 MP. We're going with Mosh for the +5 multi-gems and the 1 strength. We're going with Seth for the +3 strength. And we're going with Zombie Bailey for the 60% multi-gem and 30% red gem damage. Why Bailey, you might ask, over someone like Gunther? Just because Bailey was at the top. That's all. And yes, what I would suggest, when this goes up to 5 rows at 6-star gold, to possibly go ahead and use Howdy here, and then maybe put Sherry in the front, and then you have an extra coach. There's a lot of, things that you could do to kind of mess around with how many multi-gems you make, but nevertheless, this is where we're at. This is the strap, so we swapped out the move damage to a red move damage, still sticking with the 100%, the Fury 2. And we got a couple of skill plates over here. So we got the Star Cross skill plate. Whenever you make 8 or more cross break gems, make 8 random gems into multiply of strength 8. And we got the Shades of Reigns. Whenever you make 7 or more cross break gems, increase all your gem and move damage by 100% for 1 turn. So let's go ahead and check this setup out. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and put out all these heal gems, because that is the source of our damage. I know it sounds crazy, right? Heal gems. So we're going to turn 12 of these into cross breaks. And then we're going to turn the rest into multi-gems. And there you have it. There are the additional multi-gems up top from the Star-Crossed. And now the Leaping Shoulder Block is going to give all of these multi-gems a huge buff. And now we have to look for a cross break match down here. So it looks like this is a solid match that we found. Boom, break as much of the board as possible. And that was 47.5 million at 6 silver. So double that at gold, and you're looking at a nice, solid 90+ million damage moveset. Alright, and for our final moveset, the one that I think most players are going to want to use, it is going to be the yellow, red, yellow moveset. So we get to see all of his moves here. And again, very similarly to the other moveset, the triple red, this moveset gets a huge increase when it goes up to 6-star gold levels. So the Leaping Clothesline is the 3 MP yellow move, 400k damage. Choose a 2x2 area to make into multi-gems of strength 15. This also features the reversal move. So if your opponent's move increase their own move damage, deal 4.7 million damage and increase the damage of all your own gems by 243% for 2 turns, and then steal the opponent's turn. We're seeing the return of the Leaping Shoulder Block, and the 5 Knuckle Shuffle makes its way into the fray 480k damage, and destroy 11 random multiply gems for 5 yellow MP. So pretty strong. The thing to keep in mind, both of these yellow moves get a solid pick-me-up. The 5 Knuckle Shuffle destroys 12 gems at 6-star gold, and the Leaping Clothesline is a 2x3 area that makes multis of strength 16. So that is a lot more multi-gems when you're talking about going from 4 to 6, and you'll be able to do that twice when using the Leaping Shoulder block. So you're going from 8 multi-gems to 12 multi-gems. It's a huge pick-me-up, actually. The entourage that we have here, we're using Braun Strowman, plus 2 yellow MP and plus 1 multiply gem strength. Also, again, CC account has this at silver, not at gold. If you have them at gold, it'll be plus 2. You got Sherry for plus 4. You got Seth and Nardo for plus 3. And again, yes, I know I could have gone and hunted down Gunther. I'm not doing it. It's late. And I'm pretty sure y'all will get the idea. We went ahead and changed out the skill plates. So we do have the Pyro Princess Flaming Glove. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 2 turns. You will notice that we're not going to be making 6, but if you had him at 6-star gold, this would work. And the Jade Plate kind of snuck on here by mistake because you only need to make 10 multiply gems in order to trigger this. Without it, it's not going to work. There's not going to be other opportunities. There's not many other options that you can find here in terms of an ultimate plate that would be significant enough for you to, to warrant using, I guess is the best way of saying it. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this to show you that we don't need an ultimate plate for the numbers that we're about to do, which I think, again, is what everyone's going to want to use just because it is the simplest moveset. So one more time against the zombie Sami Zayn. So first things first, we're going to try and hunt down an area of blues, followed by an area of reds and an area of yellows. So we got 2 blues and a red here. That is prime time. We're going to go ahead and hit our shoulder block. That is going to give us our yellow MP back. That's going to juice these up, and that also would give this move enough yellow MP to get going. We're going to put these multi-gems down again. I also see an area of 2 blues and a yellow down here. That is pretty solid, and then we can hit our 5 Knuckle Shuffle to destroy all of these multi-gems. So on the very low end, we have a 1.4 mil on the green here, a 2 mil on the yellow here, a 3 mil on the blue here, a 3.7 on the red here, a 4 mil on that blue there. So solid damage on each of those gems. Very simple. That is 26.5 million damage. And I would tell you normally double that at gold, but it's going to be way more than just double that at gold because, again, you're going from a 2x2 to a 3x2. You will be able to trigger your Pyro Princess Flaming Glove twice. So just doubling it is a very, very inaccurate representation of how much damage it will do. You could probably add on another 50% on top of that. So if you wanted to do it by 2.5 times, would probably be a little more accurate, maybe even 3 times, depending on how your board is looking. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video on the special edition Chain Gang Cena. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. I know I did. I'm still not thrilled about the idea that we're getting special edition characters instead of new characters. Like, I would have liked this moveset on anybody that they wanted to come out with as a new character instead of just the Cena thing. And, like, don't get me wrong, I get it, Cena Farewell Tour. I love Cena as a wrestler. I think it's cool. I'm stoked that, they're actually doing something. I just don't like the idea of the dupe. That being said, this is really cool, right? Like, this is a cool looking, artwork. This is fantastic gear work here that they did, not just on the original, but obviously on the gear itself. I'm not going to say that I'm the biggest Cena mark in the world, but I like him. He's a good wrestler. Respect his work ethic. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed by what we see here. The moment didn't really help. So the moment didn't really do that much. So don't be afraid, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do the numbers that I saw. Like, the moment's giving you 50% gem damage, so everything else kind of falls flat. But yeah, I had fun. So if you liked the video, make sure to like it. Click that button. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well. Stay in touch with all of the lounge videos that I continue to post out there. And make sure that you keep that bell on and the notifications on so you can be in touch for all of my future videos. Make sure to share with all your friends that want to see what they can expect from John Cena Chain Gang and what they can look forward to this weekend with him in the top lane, because that will be quite the fun. And leave some comments below. What did you think? What did you think about the video? Do you think I missed a moveset? Did you get them early this week? Are you planning on using them during this weekend? If so, are you running them the same way that I ran them, a little bit different? Maybe you're skipping an MP trainer and you're putting more damage on them. I'm curious. I'm curious to hear what it is that you guys are going to be doing. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. So until next time, everybody, have a good one.